Hello there. You'll notice that there was no intro today, or no welcome, or anything like that. This is a special episode. Well, not even a full episode, really. It's pretty close to Thanksgiving, so Rebecca and I have been kind of busy and unable to get together and do our normal thing. But we didn't want to leave you without anything at all. That would be rude. What would you listen to during Thanksgiving while your in-laws are talking about politics? Oh, God. Oh, God. Anyway, it's just Leslie here. And recently, I was given a copy of Leisure Suit Larry to try. I don't know how old people that generally listen to our podcast are, so I wouldn't be surprised if you've never heard of Leisure Suit Larry. Leisure Suit Larry is a video game that spans, I believe, decades. I remember an iteration of it came out when I was in my 20s, like in the early 2000s. And when I went back to school, I graduated in 2008. I remember a teacher talking about it. She was like the head person of the IT department at my school, and how disgusted she was with it, and how just absolutely gross it is. Basically, the whole point of Leisure Suit Larry is to get Larry Laffer laid. And I want to say that this whole video game situation started in maybe the 70s, because the whole thing is that Larry is in a leisure suit, like a John Travolta white disco suit. So in this generation, I don't know where Larry has been. You find him in kind of like an underground, underneath the sewer, and he rises to the top of his old city, and there he is, and he doesn't recognize anything. He doesn't know what anything is, and he ends up going to the bar that he always went to. Anyway, this bar was one that Larry had always been to, back in the day. The bartender recognizes him. There's a girl there he tries talking to, and he doesn't understand why she's talking to this bright, shiny thing, aka her smartphone. Goes on, and you find out that there is a company that pretty much runs everything. It's called Prune. And the Prune logo suspiciously looks like a vagina. And when you go to Prune headquarters, it looks like a penis and balls. And it has a fountain shooting at the top. Make of that what you will. The whole point of this entire game, like the entire series really, is that Larry wants to get laid. And it's no different in this one. He goes into Prune headquarters for a reason you find out if you play the game. And he meets a woman that is the right-hand man of the Prune CEO, not Bill Gates, Bill Jobs. Yeah, Bill Jobs. And her name is Faith, and he wants to date Faith very badly. And Faith is like, I'm not dating you. You're not on Timber, and I only date people with a score of 90 or higher on Timber. So this whole game is social media motivated, and it's quite a puzzle. And I'm not used to games that are A, puzzles, and B, don't give you hints on how the puzzle needs to be solved. It got to the point where I just kept going back and forth into different situations, and I ended up having to look up a walkthrough to figure out what in the world was going on, because I was missing bits and pieces. It's very interesting how they see influencers and social media in this day and age, and they try to put it through the eyes of Larry, which Larry's rough, y'all. Larry is so rough. He was rough back in the day. I remember the series is kind of gross, but it is what it is. If you've heard of it, if you've played it before, you know what to expect. That's just the way it goes. But yeah, I would give it a try if I were you. I mean, it's an interesting game, and if you really like puzzles, if you like figuring things out, you will like this. Like, you have to collect things, and then you have to put them together and maybe use the item. Now, I say this, that you might think it's fun and great. This is not a game you want to play around children that are maybe 6 years old or older, because there are dirty things that they can see in it. There are dirty jokes. It's rough. My kid saw part of it, and like I had to usher her out the room real quick. You know, she's 3. I just did not want to deal with that. Geeky baby is smart, and she likes to repeat things. I don't need that in my life. I don't need her daycare provider coming to me and telling me that she has repeated something that she saw on Leisure Suit Larry. So, you know, if you do play it, just be aware of that. Also, in other news, in other non-Leisure Suit Larry news, Quinzel has made a lovely YouTube video for you guys talking about the toys that are going to be popular for this season for Christmas. So you guys may want to check that out. I will link the YouTube channel in our show notes. Usually it's always there. And of course, this episode will be up on YouTube for you to listen to while you deal with the family for Thanksgiving. So I have a question for you, and feel free to respond on our Facebook page, on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever you feel like doing that. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? And are you happy about it? Or is this a big chore? Do you get to travel any to go see people? Are you doing a Friendsgiving? I thought that would always be fun. I don't get to cook on Thanksgiving, so it is what it is. Becca, I know, is spending time with her family. Hey, girl, hey. And I hope that for all of our viewers, our listeners, that you are out there and you're with somebody that you care about and that they care about you, and things are happy, and you avoid insanity at your tables. And if you don't celebrate the holiday and it's just another day for you, I hope that it is a pleasant day. I hope that you don't have anything to deal with. And for our Black Friday people that have to work, I stand in solidarity with you. I no longer have to do the retail Black Friday. I'm kind of on the back end as support. So I support those that have technical issues during the Black Friday season. Stay safe out there. Don't let those people push you around. And if you are out shopping on Black Friday, please be nice to people. They don't want to be there, and they don't want to fight you. So get your toy, let it ring up, and go about your business. And stop fighting in Walmarts, because you're going to get filmed and you're going to be embarrassed. Nobody wants that for you. All right? So we will talk later. You guys have a wonderful holiday. Bye.